Welcome everyone, this is Zozo Stockwatch, and this is going to be a video on Finviz. Alright, so I know you're used to let's get ready for the week ahead, and also my Stockwatch list each week, but I wanted to show you kind of a behind the scenes of the work that goes into using Finviz and putting together a Stockwatch list, so you can start to do it for yourself, and also you'll know where I'm coming from in my videos. So this is Finviz, finviz.com. The site is free, and I have an ad blocker so I don't get any ads, so I recommend you throwing an ad blocker onto your browser. This is Google, and then you won't get all those ads popping up. So this is the home page, and here you can see a heat map, and you click on the heat map, and you can see what was moving around for the day, or you can do the week. Your settings are here. All right, so here 1 day performance, 1 week performance. So that's the heat map. The next thing on here is you have your top gainers, new high, top losers, new low. So if you click on each of these, all right, you basically can see charts, and you can go to each one and scroll down and see the different charts, right? Like CVM, OMNT. All right, and so that's top gainers, unusual volume. So it gives you unusual volume, and then you can scroll through some charts, and you can see some news that was came out on each issue. So it's a really good site for, and it's all free, which is the nice thing about it. Most active, you click on this, and you see RAD, one of the most active, VXX, and if you click on here, then you can change the chart. So you can go from that technical chart where it gives you the trend lines and whatnot. Some people don't like this, so if you want to just switch it over to candle, you can go ahead and just switch it to the candles, and you can see the charts a little more clearly. So that's an option for you also. And the other thing you can do is, if you don't want to see it on these big charts, just click here on overview. All right, and then you get a list of charts, and then you can see that you can click through these and the charts pop up for you. All right, so the other thing here is for change, you can sort it by change. So Cara was CARA, Cara Therapeutics was down 40%, and then you can go through the charts and you can see by percent change what was the top percent change. Click it again, and you can see what was the top percent change, and there's DPW. So you can use your columns. And like I said, then you can go to technical, all right, and you can see the SMA 20 and all this kind of information. Back to overview, click on charts, and then here's the candlestick charts. And if you want to see some of the technical view, click on this technical, and then you can see the resistance lines, the trend lines, and all these lines drawn in for you by Finviz. Most of the time they're pretty accurate. You might have to go to your own charts to see, and that's one of the things I do. I use TC2000 charts. That'll come up in a later video. But this is Finviz, the home page, and let's go back to the home page. And then you can see, if you keep scrolling down, you can see ticker and some information on the different tickers and whatnot. But always, if you go over a ticker, you can see different charts. So this is kind of a starting point for me, and they give you the futures here. These are delayed futures though. So, and then here's the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P. So it's a really nice site, to get started with for scanning, and it's basically all free. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go through, I think I made a list of 12 different scans, okay, and I'm going to go through those. And what I want you to do is, when you're watching the video, basically you can pause the video and copy the scans for yourself. So I'm going to go through them pretty quickly, but if you put the video on pause, you'll be able to see the different the different scan setups. All right, first one up is, I just call it a trade scan, and that's this one: performance today up, and then under $15, over 50K in volume, average volume, and relative volume 1.5. all right, so, and then what I usually do is with my screens, I set them to candle, all right, not the technical, because I can see more charts on a page and I can scroll through them quicker, like this CEI. That might get added to my watch list, CEI, because it's turning up. And but I'll look again at all of these on not all of these, but the ones that look halfway decent to me, that have a chance or to my liking. I'll bring them over to my TC2000 charts and check that out, like this AVIR, nice volume pop here, so that looks interesting to me. So you get the gist. ALDX, starting to turn back up. So this one I call trade scan. So you have today up, under 15, over 50K, and over 1.5. Next one up is going to be, I call it growth scan. All right, so you have earnings per share growth this year greater than 25%, earnings per share growth quarter over quarter greater than 25%, sales growth quarter over quarter 10%, over 10%, over 300K, price above the 50 SMA, and price over $1. So as you can see, this is going to spit out about 128 stocks. And then I do the same thing. I just scroll through, all right, and I look at some different charts. And what this does too is it gives you an idea, what may be moving nicely in different sectors, and just gives you an overall nice view of the market and kind of what's moving up, down. Like over here we have Charter holding up. Where is it? Just caught my eye here. DAN, D-A-N. Now I don't know anything about this company, D-A-N, but I'll investigate into it more and see how it looks on my TC2000 chart. All right, so there's the scan for this one. If you pause the video, you'll be able to copy it down. Next one up is what was it, number 3? Beat down and moved up. So this is beat down and moved up. So average volume over 100K, over current volume over 1 million, and price under $2. But you can change this price to whatever you like. This is just one of the scans that I use, and you can change this price to whatever you want. And then it's ticker ascending. And we'll go to the overview for this one just to see. It has 49 charts that it's spitting out. Okay, so just to give you an idea of that one. And let's go back to charts, and then if you want to look at them technically, charts, and then if you want to look at the technical look on it with the trend lines and support and resistance, you can do it that way. And then you can also click on candle right there. So these are stocks that were moving down and moving up, so just to get an idea what may be weakness, catch something off the bottom, and then you can get some plays off of that. Next one up is under $5 scan. All right, and once again set to charts, candle, and you see the CVM strikes my eye right away. SFUN, nice candle here. NIHD, nice candle here. So this is, I call, under $5 scan. And in this scan we have over 100K, under $5, and we'll go to the all on this one. All right, so under 5, over 10, over 100K, and you see it's really a simple scan, right? Very couple of things, nothing much. And we have this set on change, descending, and then you see SKLN came up on this scan. CRME came up, a drug manufacturer, so this one looks interesting to me. So that's the under $5 scan. Once again, pause the video, you can copy that scan. Next one up, this one is strong large cap scan. Okay, so small. Oh, I'm sorry, this is strong small cap scan, excuse me. Small, so 300 million is what I have it set to. Week, for the week up, price above SMA 20, over $1, today up, and then we'll just go through this one real quick. Price above SMA 200, over 200K in volume. All right, and price above 50 SMA. Second performance, today up. All right, make sure I'm on the all. Okay, yeah. All right, and then you see some of the charts that it gives out. Next one is the strong large cap. All right, pretty much the same thing. Okay, only we've increased the price over $5. And now you see some larger stocks, Nike, SIRI, PKX, and then you just go through, you scroll through. All right, and change, descending. That's pretty much it for that one, for that scan. Next one up is breakouts under $10. So under $10 for the price. Small, under 2 billion for this scan. Change up 4%. Relative volume over 1. Over 200K for the current volume. And then you can see, you know, stop breaking out. So there's that CVM again. CXRX looks interesting. What else? NSPR, nice candle there. Under a $1 name. ORPN, big volume. PIR coming up off the bottom. SFUN, we saw that on another scan. So VUZI, a nice candle here. So that'll be watched. ZN hanging in there. So this is under $10 and a breakout under $10. So here's the scan, so you can copy it. Next one up is RSI 20 or less. All right, RSI 20 or less. Price over $1, over 50K in volume. And once again, you can play around with the volume if you like. Oversold 20 for the RSI 14, and that's basically it for this one. And you see it's only spitting out 4 tickers. All right, and we'll just look at the charts. Now these are charts that have gotten basically, you know, demolished. All right, and here's XCO, EXXI, GOV. All right, so you know this is an oil stock. So you know what I would do is, you know, you click on the chart, and then you can go and you can get a bigger chart, okay, by clicking on that. And then you can look down, you can see you know what's going on, maybe check out the news on it. Why is it down so much? But you know, maybe this has been down almost every day. So down to 265. So I'm not sure what the backstory is on this, but you know, it might be due for a bounce eventually, or you know, if the story's so terrible that you know, maybe it's not even worth, you know, watching. But you know, that's how you can get started, and you can go from there. Next one up is, let's see, next one up is over $10, 400K, and then volume over 750K volume. So this one over $10, over 400K average volume, and then current volume over 750K. So this is something kind of like expanded volume, and you see TROX comes up on the scan. The next one up is CRZO. All right, Schnitzer Steel, SCHN, nice move in that one. Next one up is IRWD, so that looks interesting to me. So you know, you can scroll through these. All right, and I'll let you see once again. So it's average volume over 400K, over 750K, over $10 for price, order by change, descending, and then you know, Haynes had volume this week. True, TRUE. So that's a nice scan for you guys. The next one up is under. All right, this is going to be under $10, 400K, 750K current. So same scan, just changing the price, and then you see we come up with SPI, SFUN, NIHD, CXRX, CEI, AREX, and you see the different things. And I always pretty much, like I said, I set these to candle, and I just look at them quickly so I can get, a real feel for, Kerix had a big pop, KERX, so, you can get a quick feel and look at all different charts. Next one up is 3% from 52-week highs, because I'd like to know what's kind of, strong, and this one's spitting out 263. So these are 3% below the high, priced above the SMA 200. Ticker we're going by, and ascending, and let's see, we'll click here so you can see all four. Plus small over 300 million. All right, and then you see the other current volume over 300K. All right, and so now you can go and see which charts are about 3% below their 52-week high. All right, and you can get some idea generation, or you can just see maybe what sectors are, what stocks and what sectors are strong, and you get a feel for where you should be looking also. So that's another scan. Last scan is basically a relative volume scan. So that's going to be the last one. This has been about a dozen scans I think we looked at. And this is a real simple scan. Ticker ascending over 200K, relative volume over 1.5 and under 10 for the price. And like I said, you can play around with this price, and then you can set it to charts. And once again, I'll show you. Click here, technical. Now you get less charts on a page if you do it this way, and you see the candles are kind of scrunched up. So I like to do it with the candle, and then you go from here. All right, and then you can look at the different charts. So this has been Zozo Stockwatch, just giving you a little back information on how and some things that I do in my preparation to find stocks that I'm watching. This is just one of the things that I do to go through some stocks. There's some guys that they'll just do this. They'll go top gainers, all right, they'll click, they'll go overview, all right, and they'll just look at charts from the home page and go through like maybe the first 2 pages if you just want to start there and see what was moving. Okay, IDSA, excuse me, not a bad looking chart. You might want to take a look at that one. SM, ZX, excuse me, and you can get ideas just from this first page, and then you go to the second page, and you want to try to find candles that don't have big wicks, topping tails in them. Try to find candles that close strong if possible. And then you can just go through here. Now another scan, and this will be the last one I show you, and I'll bring it up if I can find it real fast. Bear with me 1 second. And this will be the last scan that I'll share with you in this video. Okay. All right, and this is a scan by the Wall Street Journal. All right, and it's at the online Wall Street Journal, and you can see this, and I'll put this down in the description for you guys, this scan. The other ones I'm not going to put down, be too many, but you can just pause it and see those scans and build them for yourself. But this is a scan that they put out, stock scans, the Wall Street Journal, stock scans, growth stocks, and here you have small cap, and then you see some stocks that moved this week, BCEI, Groupon, and you can get ideas from here, SGYP. And then what I would do is, I'm not going to show you the chart, but I would go SGYP on my TC2000, check out the daily chart, see if I like it, don't like it, that type of thing. Then they have mid-cap stocks, okay, and you see the mid-cap stocks. OAS is on that list. And then you have best performer large-cap stocks. So this is a nice little scan. If you don't want to deal with Finviz, you can just go through some of these charts here. All right, guys. So this has been Zozo Stockwatch, and these are some scans that you can use right off of Finviz or the Wall Street Journal, and start looking for your own stocks. You can change the scans, narrow down the scans. That was about a dozen scans, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for following my YouTube channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button, please retweet it, and also hit the subscribe button, and this way you can get notifications when a new video is made, and you get it emailed to you. Thank you very much for listening. Zozo Stockwatch.